You did it! I knew you could handle it!
It seems we've gotten a new page boy to order about. Sophia, how about you have him run a few errands? Congratulations! Seeing you becoming a ranger so quickly makes me proud. You're my protege, after all. In theory, we should head back to the Valley of Dawn post-haste so that you can fulfill your ranger responsibilities. But this is your first time in the Kingdom of Avalon, isn't it? Then I'll make an exception and approve your vacation. Go sightseeing in the city and then report to the Valley of Dawn. Remember not to take too long.
There are many small stores and watering holes near Oath Keep. Go ahead and take a look. Perhaps you'll find something you need, or a present for a friend.
Sophia, now that you mention it, we haven't been to Rosewall Tavern for the innkeeper of Selena's Apple Jam in a long time.
This drink is on the house. The first drink for a ranger is always free here at Rosewall. Of course, the food you rangers eat is both expensive and unsavory. It's miles worse than the drinks and delicacies I serve here. Drink your mead first. Otherwise, the foam will be all gone. Just think of it as part of the ritual of you rangers.
Youngster, I recommend you not to break the innkeeper's rules. Provoking the fury of the Queen of Rosewall can be quite fatal while in Avalon.
Shut up, Woody! Then, seeing as you came to Rosewall Tavern but don't drink, could I offer you something else? Perhaps a jar of apple jam? My tavern is a place where stories circulate. Being the innkeeper, I've heard tell about you, Ranger. And who knows, perhaps I'll be hearing a lot more in the future. Women and drinks should be savored with care. Women and drinks should be savored with care.
Only with enough strength can one protect what is dear, eh? Shouldn't you be heading back to the Valley of Dawn with Edith? Then weren't you sent by Edith to buy apple jam? So that's why I saw her dragging Sophia and hurry-scurrying toward the street corner. There's no need to be surprised. It's not the first time she's done this. She demands bribes from every new recruit assigned to her. It's always apple jam. Among the young generation of rangers, she's the one with the most hunting success. She doesn't fall short even if you compare her to the eminent ranger heroes of past times. The kingdom's ruler trembled in fear and began building a massive wall to hide behind, whence he could pray for the behemoths to leave on their own. That time, us rangers decided to fight tooth and nail. Our martyrs piled up. Their sacrifice furthered our understanding of the behemoths. They realized that the behemoth's power came from within them, the power of wild souls. One after another, heroes arose to challenge the wild souls, but all in vain. Then was Siegfried, the ranger's first grandmaster. Siegfried mastered the power of wild souls, and with this newfound power, he slew a powerful dragon. The statue on this square commemorates him. More and more people were found who had the power to master wild souls. They joined in the hunting of behemoths and became rangers. We can always be found when behemoths' assaults are the fiercest. Mr. Douglas speaks the truth. You need to search for the significance of being a ranger in the battles to come. Make the rangers greater, recruit. I think it's time for you to get a move on and head to the Valley of Dawn. Godspeed, and may your hunts be plentiful.
You come stumbling back here at last. Fortunately, you didn't delay anything important. I'll introduce you to an important person. He's bound to be an important tutor for you in your future career as a ranger.
May your hunts be plentiful. You want to hand the troublesome recruit over to me? You sly little girl. Don't fuss about. You've seen enormous behemoths and fantastic wild souls, but you can't handle a speaking animal?
Let me introduce you. This is Hatchet. Icarus, the ranger's head researcher, sent him to help us.
I'm Icarus's associate, and not a pet. I teach your newcomers how to use wild souls, and you help me hunt behemoths for materials. Understand? Dog this and dog that. Ugh, I hate the word dog.
Don't underestimate Hatchet. Apart from Mr. Douglas and Icarus, he understands wild souls the best. Then I'll leave the recruit in your hands. Be sure to teach this young recruit.
As a ranger, you must learn how to use wild souls to find tracks, collect clues, and find objects. Listen here. The power of wild souls is much greater than you believe. There are secrets hidden in the wild souls and in the world that you cannot even begin to imagine. It's not something you can fathom at the moment. You're not ready to understand these secrets. You'd be likely to lose your wits if you knew the truth. You should be worrying about battling the behemoths.
Hold on. There's a group of soldiers over there. Did something happen? Let's head over and check.
You're that ranger recruit, aren't you? I salute you, Ranger. If only Miss Edith were half as polite as you.
Ragnar, you can't just come and ask me for help whenever you have a problem and expect me to solve it without a fuss. Tell me, what's it this time? A behemoth or a bunch of orcs?
Actually, he's my captain. Former captain. Captain Hendrik. He fled to avoid punishment.
Captain Hendrik. I remember him. An honest man, a few words. And he fled for fear of punishment? What the behemoth is going on?
Not long ago, Captain Hendrik was dispatched to a supply station outside the city walls to act as the garrison captain. It's a position especially suited for cautious people like him. But a few days back, the supply station was attacked by a behemoth, and Hendrik wasn't at his post.
I can't believe it.
What's surprising still is that when I went to take the old captain into custody, he'd already escaped. I worked under Hendrik for 6 years. During this time, he saved my life 2 times. If anyone would have dared tell me that Hendrik would desert his post and flee, I would have cut their tongue off. But now, to be honest, I'm conflicted. We found his wife and their newborn child in their home. She pleaded with us to save Hendrik, telling us he went out of his mind and began running toward the Gate of Spring. We came here post-haste, and were lucky to catch wind of Captain Hendrik's back as he exited the big gates leading to the Behemoth Wilderness.
Let me guess. You were all scared out of your wits and have been standing here doing nothing.
You can't blame us for this. The Allied forces of Dawn aren't rangers. We don't have the godly powers required to hunt behemoths. Besides, it's hard to tell who's the more frightening one, an enraged behemoth or Captain Hendrik when he's angry. We can only rely on you and Miss Edith. We'll owe you one.
Wolf! What unexpected luck! We didn't even have to locate the bugger ourselves! Let's find Captain Hendrik and deal with the behemoth on the way for some extra material. Woof woof! That really is killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Let's head out at once!
goddess. Everything belongs to me!
Come forth, Captain Hendrik. And there's this bag of gold. It's the bounty we set out after the behemoth attacked. It's yours. Soldiers, find a tree whence we can hang Captain Hendrik.
What? Ragnar, what the hell are you doing? Captain Hendrik has already paid for his mistakes, and the behemoths that attacked the warehouse have been dealt with.
He's still a deserter who left his post. Because of his negligence, the entire supply station was destroyed, and our entire winter stores were lost. Come winter, many a person will starve and freeze, or possibly die. This is not something the blood of one behemoth can make up for. Soldiers, hang him.
Yes. General, the Rangers require battle-hardened people, and Hendrik has already proven himself useful. Hand him over to us Rangers and let him join the fight against the behemoths.
I don't believe that your Grand Master will agree with your decision to turn the Rangers into an asylum for criminals.
Then let him use the remainder of his life to make up for his past mistakes. Let him join the Rangers where he can die while fighting the behemoths, rather than throwing his life away to the rats.
Hendrik, your life has been spared. You ought to thank these two Rangers for saving you. I hereby amend the judgment to a lifelong exile. Your entire life will be spent in the wilderness. You will never again set foot inside the walls of Avalon.
But my wife and child, my family...
They will be cared for. Whenever your wife wills it, she can climb the walls of Avalon with the babe in her embrace. Watch you gazing at them from outside the wall.
I see, Master. This is already the greatest gift. I dare not ask for more. I'm no longer a captain. but at least I'm alive, all thanks to you. Miss Edith, please allow me to serve the Rangers. Being able to live on means being able to have hope. We're companions now. I'll fight for you when you require it. I have a gift for you. My faithful old horse. He's been with me for many a year. I want to give him to you. Please take good care of him. Farewell, brave ranger. I'll always be prepared to heed your summons. May your hunts be plentiful.
It seems you've been making steady progress. Not only did you defeat another behemoth, but you also gained a new companion.
Hatchet, you sure are amazing. Icarus is bound to be pleased.
At the very least, you need to hunt one other type of behemoth. Otherwise, me and Icarus won't be able to cross-match the results.
This won't be easy. It'd be best if you deal with this. The Brotherhood of Dawn stationed here have all kinds of information on the Valley of Dawn. Go and talk to their leader, Helen, and learn what you can. Hatchet, could you please accompany the recruit on this trip?
As a ranger, you must learn how to use wild souls to find tracks, collect clues, and find objects.
Hello, cute little Hatchet, and you, esteemed Ranger. The name of every Ranger recruit is important information after all. The safety of the Avalon rests in your hands. So, is there anything I can help you with?
Have your people encountered or seen any behemoths lately?
Of course. Our survey troops encountered a behemoth, and many were wounded.
Woof, woof! Coming here was the right decision. How did the behemoth look? Where was it seen?
Don't be hasty, cute little doggy. We've got a saying in the Valley of Dorn. Information always fetches a high price. Everyone in the Valley of Dorn is on pins and needles under the shadow of the behemoths. If they know there is a ranger willing to go on behemoth hunts in their name, they'll feel at ease. Please wear the badge of the Brotherhood of Dorn and fight for our citizens. Thank you, esteemed Ranger. From this day forth, I and the citizens of the Valley of Dorn pray for your victory. As per the agreement, I'll give you all the information I've got on the behemoth we ran into. You must destroy this blasted behemoth. May your hunts be plentiful, Ranger.
Solve your own problems. So it's the Croaker. They're more difficult to deal with than Rydens.
Now that Hatchet is here, it'll all be a cinch. Let's depart.
I think you and your short legs will be of limited help in this battle. Ranger, I'll go with you. After this battle, you should be able to hunt behemoths on your own. If we make it back alive, that is. Scared you, didn't I? Let's head out.